Like, look, little Rainbow. Rainbow, okay, and this cat just hissed at me. Are you seriously that mean, Rainbow? With such a sweet little name, you think you would be a little nicer. Hey y'all! Welcome back to my channel, vstreetlove. I'm Vanessa, my pronouns are she, her, and on this channel, I like to make silly Sims videos. And today, we are back with Angelica in the Nectar Empire series, and I've got her watering her plants. Now, if you've seen the previous parts of this series, you would know that I was having an issue watering the plants. Somebody left a tip in the comments that I tried where basically I took the plants out of the planter boxes and put them directly into the ground. And now it seems like she's able to water her plants. So thank you for that tip. I did put a little fence around the plants to make custom planter boxes and to still have that effect. But yeah, I was worried. I was like, I don't want these plants to die because I'm not watering them. And I'm only not watering them because there's a watering bug. Anyway, where we left off last time is Angelica did not get the best prediction of her love life. But I want to address that. Whether it's in this part or in the next part, I'm like, Angelica's got to find somebody who loves her for who she is. Silliness and all. I'm also thinking maybe we can start a club for her to, like, I don't know, find some other people to like mix and mingle with. Kind of like how she had the Nectar Novices Club before. I feel like I need to bring that back. It is really late though. I just wanted to test to make sure that this was gonna work, and it does. So after this, I'll probably just send her to bed. I'm also wondering if I have some space to put in another nectar maker. I didn't have enough nectar makers for the amount of students who were in the class. So let me see if I can get sneak one more in here. Okay, so I'm just kind of like moving things around to see if I can like fit something in here. All right, I put another nectar maker like right here. It's kind of like right by the whiteboard, but I want to make sure that people can get in right through here and then use either of these. So now we have 5 instead of 4. We'll see. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, that's totally fine. I can always put it back. Anyway, I've got her harvesting the fruit that she can harvest at this point, and then, like I said, I'll send her to bed. Okay, so Angelica is up. It does say she has work in a few hours, but I think now is the time where we quit her job. She's an entrepreneur now. She wants to be in the nectar business. She don't got time for that job. So we're just going to go ahead and say quit job. We've already used all our vacation days. Otherwise, I would have just used a vacation day. It says, are you sure you want to quit? Yes, I am absolutely sure. She is in a pretty good mood, so I'm going to have her go ahead and craft some bottles of nectar for us to sell. And I'm going to do like I've been doing and just queue them up on the different ones. Okay. The lack of connection is causing dread of solitude. Encourage your sim to nurture their relationships or learn to enjoy their own company. Remember, being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Wait, did she just get a fear? Wait, hold on. Fear of being alone! Angelica, please! Angelica is experiencing intense anxiety and fear due to decreased romantic satisfaction in their relationship. If left alone, she will become tense and sad as their satisfaction decreases. Whoa, and then looming anxiety from fear of being alone. Oh my, Angelica, please. Okay, you know what? Sometimes The Sims just like really be right on the nose with the storytelling, and I didn't even have to do anything. I'm still gonna have you craft a nectar, but clearly we need to get her some more friends. And get her on a good date. I'm like, we gotta maybe go on a blind date that like is successful. I'm also wondering, I think I need to put in a cooling system here because I don't think I added anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that maybe like right here by the bathroom, and then I'll put a couple in her actual like place of living. Okay, cool. Oh, romantic satisfaction between Angelica and Kayla has fizzled away. Okay, that probably is what was going on, is that yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you hinging your whole happiness on Kayla was probably a bad idea anyway. She wasn't the one, and that's fine. Does make me curious, what are her turn-ons and turn-offs? Okay, so she likes drink making and performers, and auburn, black, brown, purple, and pastel hair, yellow clothes, and rocker clothes. Okay, what an interesting combination of likes and dislikes. Is there anything coming up that we can do to meet folks? Not really. Angelica has made several bottles of nectar at this point, so I'm just putting them in here to age, and then I'm gonna have her, we almost filled up this whole thing. Okay, so she's made 11 bottles of nectar today. As far as the nectar she already had down here, let's see. Moderately aged, some lightly aged. and moderately aged. Okay, cool. So she's cleaning the nectar makers right now. I'm gonna have her take a shower and then we'll open up the store. All right, so I'm also gonna have her stock the surface here with some ingredients. Maybe we can do that because I was gonna have her go into town and maybe like sell her extra produce and stuff. But now I'm sitting here like, well, you do have a business that is about nectar making. So you might as well sell your extra nectar ingredients. You know, gives everyone something else to buy. Also, what the heck? Are you here to like hang out? Okay. Let me invite you in maybe. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it's hot. Angelica changed her outfit. Okay, so Angelica put 1 grape down here, and that's not nearly enough. We have like 88 grapes. So I'm going to go ahead and stock this full of grapes, and I'll keep this stocked. Oh, we can add some here as well. Okay, great. And I'll hit enable sales on this, and let's go ahead and open the business. The only thing is I have this business opening fee reimbursement form. And so I'm like, how is this going to work? I'm going to open up the business. Oh, we got I saw the little pop-up above her head. So Chateau Angelica is now open, but then it says, Angelica's request was approved. The funds have been deposited into her account. Ooh, so it did not cost us anything to open up the business just now. But, oh, wasn't I supposed to turn this off? Ooh, okay. But I guess the cost of opening the business was just whatever the cost was for buying that little form. But I might have to try that again. So Angelica's feeling stinky, even though I swear I sent her to take a shower. So let me come up here and let's try again with taking a brisk shower. Hopefully she's energized when I do this. And I'm going to speed this up so that, yeah, we can go down there and teach a class. I do see some Sims. Ooh, Elia is down here. Okay, yeah, so I think I still have the ticket sales on. That's my bad. But let me go down here and talk up the business. Someone said, after careful consideration, I've brought a horse into the family. Are you coming over? Yay or nay? Okay, so I can't with the Sims and their horses. Oh, and Kayla was here for a second, then she left. You know what? She kind of fake. But I see Elia's here. Let me come over here. Let me do a welcome to business. Okay, Elia's talking to the cat. I'm telling you, the cat is good for business. Also, Sims are coming in here and they stink. So I'm also wondering if I just need a quick little shower in here. I think that is a bug that they need to figure out because it is weird. Because I should not have to provide them like places to bathe. Ooh, I'm gonna use the new shower that came with the kit that we got. I mean, should I get rid of a stall? I can't place it in my inventory. That's the only thing. Maybe I can like scooch this over on the wall. Scooch this over so it kind of like overlaps. And then put the shower back here. And I can make it like a separate little room or something. This is so weird. We have this door from Businesses and Hobbies that I could use as like a shower door because I'm pretty sure there's like a frosted version of this. Yeah, let's use this. So strange. But now it'll be good because when Angelica needs to take a brisk shower because she needs to be energized, she's got a shower down here. And then there's also something for when people come over and they stink. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a nectar making class. Oh, look, people are coming over here debating whether or not they want to buy grapes. Okay, so we met Elia, or Elia. I don't know how you say the Sim's name. Did I welcome you to the business? Okay, now I'm welcoming you to the business. Let's do some compliments. Can I flatter you? Oh, we've learned that Elia has charisma. Okay, charisma skill. Anyway, now it's time for me to get started with our nectar making class. Okay, mind you, now Angelica is, instead of being energized, is very playful. So let me light this to the invigorating cinnamon. And I'm going to have Angelica come over here and smell the aroma real quick. Ooh, somebody over here looks upset. Okay, and while we're early on in this process, let me brew some coffee just to make sure I'm getting energized. Oh, you're still here. I didn't really talk to Julia. I'm going to do an enchanting introduction. Really quickly. Julia's in the employees only area because she's actually visiting as like an actual guest. So I'm not going to wait for coffee. Let me go ahead and do an enchanting introduction and then send you home. Ooh, okay, see? We got romantic satisfaction. I'm going to grab a drink and then I got to get back to my class. She's like, yeah, I'm into it. Oh, she is single. Okay, cool. Let me send you home. I got somewhere to be. All right, so let me go ahead and go back to, not you being very playful now. Good Lord. Okay, I'm having her go back to do the lecture, but instead she's going out here to drink her coffee. This is a cute little area, actually, to be hanging out. Okay, so now I've got to get you drinking this coffee, and hopefully it helps you with your energy. No. Don't worry about cleaning this up. You got to go back and do your lecture. She does have 2 different buffs to help her with her energy, but unfortunately, she's very playful instead. I can try to smell this aroma again. All right, so she's giving the lecture. And how many students we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. And it says have attendees become energized at the same time. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But I'm going to try to lecture for the full 60 minutes and then see what happens. We got to get a gold. If we get a gold, my life will be complete, y'all. Oh, somebody was using this, but then now they're done. Yay! Okay, I love when the students are in here doing the different nectar making things, so I think that's really cute. You ever have that feeling sometimes when you're playing Sims and you're like, man, I'm having fun. Like, I was sitting here like, oh, I miss playing Sims, so I just jumped back in here and I'm like, let's play with Angelica. This game is so awesome when it works. It just really is. Oh, Ellie is a hobby class attendee. Well, let me discard this nectar batch so you can make some nectar. Let me stop with the lecture. Oh, let me turn this back on, because that went off. But I think Elia was going to make nectar, but this nectar batch was in the way. So I just had Angelica discard it. And now one of the activities I need to do is ask about hobbies and skills. So let me ask Elia about their hobbies and skills. Ask about hobbies and skills. I'm so glad that showed up. You know, sometimes it's not even there. I wish I could encourage my students. Okay, so that checked off. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Okay, be friendly with 2 Sims. This is another one that's really difficult for me to do. So let's talk about cooking. Is that considered friendly? I think all the small talk ones are definitely considered friendly, or some of the small talk ones. So let me ask you about your career. Oh, Ellie is a celebrity chef. Maybe we were coworkers. Okay, so that did count as be friendly. So I'm hoping the small talk counts as well. Okay, lie about career. That's what Angelica decided to do on her own time. I can't with this. I can't with this chick sometimes. All right, why don't you brighten day? We've got 1 hour and 36 minutes left in the class. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a really good tactic for me to focus on the energy first with the coffee and with making sure that Angelica had like a good, a brisk shower beforehand. So let me go back over here. Let's hold another lecture. There is another activity in here to have Sims become energized at the same time. And for me, that's impossible. So I'm not going to focus on that. Instead, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to give another lecture. Oh, is Elia about to... Okay, no. I thought I was going to have 5 students on the different nectar makers, but I don't think I was going to. Now, let me see. Anybody buy anything? No, nobody bought anything over here. And I have it fully stocked, too, ready. Okay, so people are listening to the lecture. Let me stop holding the lecture, and I think I'm about to go through and discard the nectar batch. Oh, well, she's feeling very energized now. And it looks like Grandma Hattie is technically energized since Grandma Hattie is doing like push-ups. But let me go through and discard the nectar batches so people can continue to make nectar. Somebody brought their ting and zing here. What I might do is, what is this? This is potato nectar. Maybe I should make some nectar. Oh, it needs to be cleaned. Maybe I should make some fruit nectar to split with my students, you know? Oh, but I'm very curious how much we're going to get paid now that I actually have a gold. And we just quit our job. So the more money we get, the better. Because I don't want to be struggling for money, you know? Sinclair is feeling uncomfortable, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because she's hungry. Now that I'm seeing that her food is empty. So I'm going to have to fill this up. All right, we made $1,800, which, again, I swear is even lower than it's been before. But, hey, $1,800 is better than nothing. I was going to open up the bottle for the class, but I'm going to just go ahead and put this down here to age for now. And the next time I have a class will be the next time that we open up the bottle. Let me go upstairs. Let's feed Sinclair because I can't be certain that my poor girl doesn't have food. She probably needs another food thing, but either way, it's empty right now, so I need to fix that. Let me fill a bowl and let me call Sinclair to eat. Yeah, because she might just be a little hungry. All right, with that being done, let's come down here. Let's talk up the chateau. Okay, I have Angelica talking up the business. What do we need to do to level up, though? We need to grow the business to a striving startup, which, oh, it's very close to being the next level, which might be striving startup. Reach the first level of dreamer or schemer alignment, which, oh, I have not chosen an alignment for Angelica yet. I guess I'll choose dreamer and hire an employee and become friends with them. Oh, right. That's something else I needed to work on. Becoming friends with my employees. All right. What's my relationship with you? Shigeru. Let's go brighten Shigeru's day. Oh, we made 232 simoleons. Oh, someone bought a bottle of nectar. I was like, why did we make the money? Yep, cool. All right, so I'm going to, what does it say? Purchase social item. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna brighten day. Let's, can I compliment you? Give you a pep talk, maybe? Let's have a deep conversation. Ooh, I love when they purchase the nectar bottles and then they like open them up and drink them inside the business, since that's one of our activities. It's really awesome. Also, I'm noticing that my employee is not cleaning up the dirty nectar makers. So I'm not sure about that. This sim needs to go to the bathroom, but is not using these bathrooms. I'm wondering if my move objects cheat. Oh wait, no, actually no. It looks like, no, yeah, the stalls are working just fine. I think this sim just is confused. All right, well, that was my employee who I was supposed to be talking to and becoming friends with. And yeah, that's where we're at. It is 5 a.m, so what I might do is just close. All right, so we made 2,000 simoleons, $273 in ticket sales, $232 selling that bottle of nectar, and $1,900 in services, including the class. And we got plus 162 business renown. So now we are a striving startup and we've earned 2 perk points. We've also, okay, I hear Sinclair. I'm gonna have Sinclair come over so we can talk to Sinclair. We've also checked this part off of the esteemed entrepreneur aspiration, so that's good. And if we go to our small business perks, let's see what we can do. So we can do an employee bonus. Angelica will be able to give bonuses to her employees, empowering them to do a great job. Okay, so if successful, the employee's needs will be fulfilled based on the amount of the bonus. The bonus could be taken negatively, resulting in depleting the employee's needs more quickly. Why would that be bad? Fake payments. Angelica has gained image editing software dexterity, allowing her to fake payments for household bills and employee salaries. What could possibly go wrong? Only possible fines from the business bureau, that's all. Okay. And then going viral. Simfluencers have been visiting Angelica's small business with generating a huge buzz. While the business is open, Angelica will see an increase in customer satisfaction. Investing further in this perk will generate even more buzz. Okay, so I think I want to do this, give employees bonuses, because I think I want to be on the dreamer alignment. And then we'll also try going viral. And then, yeah, let's do that. I'm just waiting for Sinclair to get out here. She's taking her sweet time, though. Look at her. Let me ask her what's wrong. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, why are you going in here now? When the cat had just gotten to you. And after all that, now they're not even talking. Oh my gosh, let me brush the cat. I think she just wants some attention. Sometimes my cat gets like that. Yeah, look, let me ask you what's wrong. What's wrong with you, Buki? All right, well, I'm having Angelica talk to her. Now look, yeah, now she's happy. I think she just wants some love. Oh, sometimes all you gotta do is spend a little time with the cat. That's so cute. All right, at this point now, Angelica is feeling hungry. She needs to use the bathroom. Let me try this bathroom, make sure that it's actually working. Let's try a shower down here, just to make sure that's working as well. Okay, so that stall is working just fine. And yeah, this shower is working fine as well. Oh, I forgot to paint these walls. And we got the new tile from Sibyllette's sleek bathroom kit. Okay, yeah, I used Sibyllette's new sleek bathroom kit. And so, yeah, I feel better about that. And it's funny, she's not even tired. Not really. She's just kind of hungry. You know what could be cute? Maybe she can go on like a morning date to a cafe. I know it's like really early in the morning, but like, let me go and like manage worlds. I'm going to go find a cafe on the gallery. I'm going to place it and then let's go on like a little datey date there. Okay, so I want to just give you a couple updates of what I've done. The first thing is I downloaded this lot from the gallery. It's a cat cafe, actually. It's called the Strays Cozy Cat Cafe, and it was created by B. Kalmeni. So it's basically like a small business residential lot. And so I placed this because I thought that this would be just good for Angelica to visit. But then I was like, if it's going to be a small business and not just a cafe, I actually want to set it up with a sim who owns the business. And that's where this lovely sim, Evelyn, comes in. I downloaded Evelyn and I customized her a little bit to maybe be a little bit more compatible with my girl, Angelica. I'm just saying, I know it's cheating a little bit, but I'm trying to give my girl a chance. This sim was originally created by Sommer8907, I'm pretty sure. And the sim's name is Evelyn Edmonds. The household name is Cat Cafe. So this sim actually originally came with like 7 different cats. I got rid of them because I was like, that's a lot for me, if I'm honest. And I ended up leaving Monster just because that was the last cat that I didn't get rid of. Monster is a little cutie who we have here. But yeah, I mean, this lot I thought was super, super cute. Like I said, it's supposed to be a cat cafe. So when you walk in, you have a little place to hang out, to watch some TV. There's a lot of different spots for cats to hang out and for you to play with some toys. And then there's spots to just hang out in the business. There's a little cafe area here. And then there's even an outdoor cafe area, which I think is really cute. And then another outdoor area to like hang out in. Then upstairs, we have what I presume is the main apartment for whoever lives here. And it's in such a cute little pastel pop kit, brightly themed little moment that I was like, oh, like this is really cute for someone to live in. And then the very upstairs spot is just like another little private hangout area. So I was like, I need to have a sim who actually lives here and who runs a business here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to register a small business for Evelyn. So I'm calling it Stray's Cat Cafe because that was the original name of the lot that I downloaded from the gallery. I picked this as a little business symbol and I said, come by and grab a coffee and maybe even adopt a kitty. So then I selected Cat Cafe as the preset where you play with pets, drink coffee, and drink tea. So I do want to add some more activities. One activity I saw in the outdoor category is pets play and learn. Cats and dogs will socialize and play with pet obstacles and toy balls. So I think them playing with toys, I think could be good. I also think because there is a TV, maybe I'll add watch movies on TV. I don't know. I'll just add that and let's see. There is going to be an entry fee for this, which is a one-time entry fee. And then as far as target customers are concerned, maybe I'll include cats and like caregivers stay at business. I don't know. And I think that could be a good starting point. From there, she needs to meet some people to hire. So maybe I can hire a vendor and then hire another vendor and then meet them and actually hire them for the business. Oh, Juniper Grove. Don't you do something like specific? Whatever. I'm just gonna friendly introduction. Anyway, let me first set all of the different areas. So now that we've registered a business, I can go through and actually set all the different areas. I'm going to set this as residential and apply to all areas so that by default, all of the different areas are residential. And then let me go through and specify the different parts that are for the business. So this area is clearly for the business and then this area as well. This little outdoor area is just kind of like open. It's not actually designated as a room, so I can't set that as being part of the business. So I think that's fine. Out here, I'm going to set this to public. So I think that works. Now, I'm not exactly sure about the rest of this. Like, this looks like it could be for the business or not, to be honest. Maybe I'll set this as like an employees only area. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe actually I can apply this to be for the public because I am seeing some like litter boxes and stuff. So maybe this area is open to the public, but then anything more than that is for employees only. So all of this main floor is set as open to the public. Downstairs, we have some open to the public and some employees only. And then upstairs is where we start definitely getting into just the residential area. And I think that's fine. So there's that. The other thing is I need you to meet this vendor and then go around and fill all of these. Okay, so now she's met this sim. So I think she can actually hire the sim. I need to see if we end up getting another vendor out here. Can I actually dismiss you? Okay, maybe I will in a second. Now this lot from the gallery came with like a debug cat and I was wondering if that would spawn a cat and it doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. As far as the lot trades for this lot, it was already set to cat hangout and study spot, which I thought was cute. I did add singles hangout. Like I said, I'm trying to help my girl Angelica out. But I don't know. Those I think could change. Like I could make it more of a convivial lot. I love making public lots convivial. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, there's more places to like fill some food. I just want to make sure it's all set and ready to go for when I actually come to visit. I'm gonna ask Juniper to leave to see if we can get a different vendor before I leave here. Oh, wait, no, there is another vendor. Okay, yeah, let me come over here and do a friendly introduction. This sim is so cute. It's always fun downloading sims from the gallery because people are just so creative and like coming up with different little characters. Okay, so let me see if I can actually hire you for my small business. Okay, so she's been hired. Sweet. Now, the other thing is I need to try to hire another vendor to see if somebody besides Juniper shows up. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure Juniper is a townie that already kind of has a job. So someone else is on their way. Nope, it's still Juniper. Well, I don't know what else I can do. They only want to send me Juniper, which is unfortunate. But let me just come over here and hire her, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so now she's also been hired. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the business details and then manage employees. Yeah, you see how she has horse riding skills? She had something else she was doing. So, okay, so we could hire one more employee, but I actually need to manage what their tasks are. So I want to, for Eleanor here, Eleanor I need to make sure that you are manning the coffee bar. So it says 10 coffee and tea counters. So I'm going to do that for both of them. Under food and drink, 10 coffee and tea counters. And then you have to hit confirm in order to keep those changes. And I think these coffee and tea counters are technically the same sort of thing. So I think that's good. I'm going to go back into the manage employee tasks. So the other thing is I want Evelyn to be friendly and also to care for the animals. What's the difference between care for animals and care for pets? Oh, Sims will help fill and care for litter boxes, pet bowls, small pet habitats versus care for animals. I don't know what care for animals means. I think I'll add both because I can't tell the difference. Also, if you're hearing a bunch of noise in the background, that's just my cat doing cat shit. Okay, so the only other thing, I do have be friendly, take care of the animals. And I think that's basically it. I don't think I want them to do anything else. Maybe I can have them like clean. That could be one of the only other things. And then I'll also have Evelyn cleaning too. All right. So now they have their activities that they'll be doing when we go to visit. Now, one thing I have not done in Angelica's business is create outfits. So let me go ahead and design some employee uniforms. I kind of like the version of the uniform that Juniper's wearing with the little apron. Now, you will see here, I did download a mod, the more cast columns mod. I downloaded the 3-column version. I tried out the 4-column version while I was on live recently, and I thought it was just too many columns for the size of the UI that I like to have. So I went back and I downloaded the 3-column version, which I think will be so helpful in me just trying to do things in cast. So looking at the aprons that we have. All right, so this one has a little bean on it, like a coffee bean. I think that could be cute. And there's not like a fun color of this though. That's the only thing. Which one is Juniper wearing? She might be wearing one that comes with City Living, actually. I like this one from Snowy Escape. And there's like a pink floral swatch. That's really fun. There's multiple different outfits that you can make as well. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. And, oh, this one actually comes with Businesses and Hobbies. Oh, this is fun. And like I said, because it's Businesses and Hobbies themed, we can customize this one. This is actually really cute. So we've got that one that's like pink. Okay, I decided to go with this and this, like these two options. One for Businesses and Hobbies and one that comes with the one from City Living. I think that's fine. Okay, and now that I've designed an employee uniform, I can go in here and I can assign it. So let's assign this one to Juniper. And then I can assign the other one to Eleanor. And I guess the next time they show up, they'll be in their employee uniforms. Sweet. Okay, I think that's all that I actually need to do here. I will say I'm going to move this kiosk maybe to the front of the business. I also was curious if having more than one kiosk would be helpful or like if Sims would use more than one kiosk. So I think I might place another one of these just to see. And then let's get another one of these. I'm going to change the color of it too. Okay, yeah. So now we have 2. I'm just curious if Sims will use 2. And I think that's all I need to do. So let's switch back over to Angelica. So I'm coming here to visit. We can visit the household or we can visit the Strays Cat Cafe. So I'm going to go ahead and actually click on the cafe and we're going to go and visit the cafe. Oh, we got $6,000 in bills. Okay, did not realize that we had that. Let me go ahead and pay those real quick because we got money. Okay, so I pay those. I also brought Sinclair because I was like, it's a cat cafe. Like, of course Sinclair can come over and hang out. All right, so now we're here. And let me come in here and let's buy entry into the cat cafe. And look, there is a little Monster here just hanging out. So maybe we can also greet Monster. Let's do a friendly introduction. Are you nice, Monster? A little bit, yeah. Let me praise. We just became acquaintances. Oh, wait, I'd like to hoard tons of simoleons. Okay, some sort of bucket list item just came up for Angelica, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me give you a little treat. Oh, sweet. All right, let's come over here. Oh, look. Oh, I didn't see these little feeders, and she came over here and she filled that up. Oh, okay, she's heading downstairs, probably to an employee-only area. Oh, no, she's filling feeders and stuff. Okay, I like that I went ahead and assigned different things for them to do so that this was already done when we came to visit. So let me order a drink. Let me order a coffee. I'd like to see other cats show up since I do have this as like a cat hangout lot. So let's see what happens. I also see someone's over here making tea since that's also one of the activities. But I'd like to introduce myself to the owner. Let me do a cheerful introduction. Just let's keep it cute. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're new to the neighborhood, right? Okay. So she went to sit down and now I guess, oh, is Angelica gonna sit down and talk to her as well? Or not really? What's happening? What's going on here? Okay, we're kind of talking. Okay, so we learned that Evelyn's a cat lover, which makes sense. You have a cat cafe. Okay, I do see that there is another cat here. Little Rainbow, who's a customer. Oh, that's cute. Somebody must have brought their cat. All right, well, let's chit chat. Let me ask you about your taste in decor. Oh, everyone's here. This is actually really sweet. I already told you, Angelica does need a new community. And there's a cat on the table. Okay, well, let me tell worst puns imaginable. How do you feel about worst puns? We'll talk about cooking. Okay, one thing Angelica's gonna do is be silly. Oh, but she's reached comedy level 5. And now she can mentor others in comedy. She is funny. We learned that Evelyn's a foodie and that she also has cooking skill. Neat. All right, so this sim just changed out of their uniform. Don't really like that, but I guess to come over here and work this tea spot. Now, is this an actual animal? Once again, we do have a debug cat here that there's really nothing for me to do about at this point since I'm not on the lot. That's just a little feature of this lot if you decide to download it. But I do see another little kitty cat over here. Let me go friendly introduction. I was hoping that maybe we could adopt another cat, but because I set for people to like bring cats, I'm not sure if there's gonna be adoptable cats here. But this is a fun little moment. Like, look, little Rainbow. Rainbow, let me do a friendly introduction. Angelica just became acquaintances with Bartholomew. Okay, Bartholomew, M-E-U, or M-E-W. Okay, and this cat just hissed at me. All right, well, let me get to know. Are you seriously that mean, Rainbow? With such a sweet little name, you think you would be a little nicer. Let me get to know. Oh, now you want to be cute. Okay. We learned that Rainbow's a free spirit. Okay. This is actually a lot of fun. So I was hoping to put the moves on the owner, but the owner is actually like running her business, which makes sense. You know, I don't even know where Evelyn is at this point. Oh, there she is. She's out here and she's about to go upstairs to where she lives. Okay, great. Well, then if that's the case, maybe I should bring out handy dandy Cupid's Corner. And let's see what we got in Cupid's Corner. Oh, look at this little picture of Angelica. Yeah, we're saying that we're goofball and outgoing. I think that's good. Oh, we could also talk about how we're a Nectar know-it-all, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it goofball and outgoing. So let's check for some matches. Who's single out here? Okay, so we have someone from the gallery. That's fun. Kara, Lucia, Lucia's wearing that CC hair. I find that, okay. Lily's actually at the cat cafe right now. I saw her with that hat. Mila Munch, no. Carrie, maybe. And then Fop. Okay, let's try this again. This is my last chance. Okay, Lean, maybe. Ashley, Malia, jealous, but a genius. Maybe. I'll add you to the favorites, maybe. Katrina? No. I just am surprised to see Katrina. And Nina? Okay, no. Ricky's cute, but I don't think so. And then last but and certainly least, Callie. You're a grouch. That's what you decided to show off on your profile? I don't know. The next time we can do matches is in 12 hours. So maybe what we'll do is let's just try a blind date. All right, so with blind dates, you can choose what activities that you're gonna do. So I think being romantic and drinks and watching TV, since we're at the cat cafe, is a good idea. And then what's animals? Interact with animals. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Let's do that. We're at the cat cafe. And can we do it where we're currently at? So hard to find. Oh, Nordhaven. Wait, you can't do dates at small business lots? What? Of course you can't. All right, then no date. I don't care about that. I don't want to do that if we can't do it here with Just Meters calling. Oh, somebody wants to try for a baby. Yes, always. Always say yes if you don't have to deal with the consequences. Okay, well, Angelica is feeling hungry, so let's order something from the bar. Oh, great. A full wholesome meal of a carrot cake cupcake. Let's try that. Oh, Evelyn's back. Well, if that's the case, let's come over here. Let's flirt with Evelyn since I gave up on Cupid's corner. All right, got my cupcake. Okay, and let's try that again. Let's flirt before Evelyn disappears yet again. Oh, Evelyn's feeling playful. That's a good sign, considering Angelica's whole situation. Oh, well, we also have a really good friendship relationship. Okay, well, I want to flirt again, and maybe we can exchange numbers. Like, what do you think about that? Look, she's saying, well, I just moved into the area. You know, I am trying to get to know people. We have a little bit of romance, and now I'm going to give you a pep talk. Just because now I'm feeling very energized from this interaction, and I want to spread the lurve. Hey, I heard you became good friends with Evelyn. Who are you? And how do you even know Evelyn? She just moved into the neighborhood. Oh, Sinclair is scratching this cat scratcher. Can I encourage this? I don't know if she already knows how to act. Let's go praise. I also want to plop you down on the couch because I feel like that'd be a good interaction. Someone else is calling me about how they adopted a dog. I don't know you, Landon. The heck? Oh, this is cute. Okay, well, while they're having their cute little moment, let's go ahead and let's make a club. We're no longer Nectar novices, though, so I guess I'm going to have to think about what we are going to call ourselves. Okay, so I made this club. I added Evelyn. I added Nora and Dahlia, and then I added Elia and Vivian. And there's no actual club requirements, but for club activities, I think that we should have something to do with nectar. Isn't that a thing we can do now? Like, at least enjoy nectar. Drink ranch nectar. That's the main thing. And then maybe we could even have, like, creating nectar, make ranch nectar as another activity. And then be friendly to everyone. And I think that's a good start. Oh, you know what? We could also add, like, drink bar drinks. There we go. Depending on where we're at. Like, maybe we remove the making nectar, but still. For club hangout, I'm going to say that the club hangout might be Chateau Angelique by default, but then we can try to hang out in other places. All right, cool. So now we actually have a club. Well, this sim is here as well. We might as well, again, meet sims while we're able to. Do a funny introduction since Angelica's feeling playful. Oh, she's still hanging out with Sinclair. Go ahead and leave. Oh, Nancy's here. There's little peanut butter. Who's peanut butter? Okay, so I'm talking to this sim, hoping that this will have us make more friends. Now, it is funny because I'm like, I can't tell if there are sims who are just hanging out here, little cat sims who are just hanging out here, who are not with an owner. Nancy's here talking with some cat. Oh, look, this cat just kind of showed up. Joey's a stray. Okay, let's go do a friendly introduction to Joey. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we want. And you know what? I bet you Joey will just hang out here and eat as well if I didn't bother him. Hi, Joey. Oh, are you cautious? Can I give you little pets? Let me play with the laser pointer too. Oh, Joey's so sweet. Oh. Okay, Sims are always showing up talking about, I don't know where the bathroom is. What about you? Are you a little stray? Josie! Let's do a friendly introduction to Josie. How are you a stray with that little sweater? Oh, Josie was so nice. Let me give you pets, Josie. And let me get to know. Somebody coming home with me today. I'm going to say that much. Can I pick you up? Do you mind? Oh, she's so sweet, Josie. Josie's a little free spirit. Oh, and Josie said, I'm hungry. So bye. All right, that's fair. Let me leave these other cats alone. Well, I hate to move so fast, but I am curious if our girl Evelyn would be interested in going out with Angelica. Angelica's gonna shoot her shot. Let's see. Hey, Evelyn, do you think you'd want to go out? She said yes. Okay, we're gonna go on a get to know you date. Oh gosh, I'm getting triggered just thinking about how difficult it is to get Angelica to keep it together. Okay, so we're gonna do food, drinks, and romance. Maybe we could star a cloud gaze too. I'm not sure. And like be friendly. And then as far as where we're going to have this. Oh, see, look, we can have a date at the cat cafe right now. All right. So is it weird to just have a date at your business? I'd rather do that. Let's do that. So let's get rid of the stupid cloud gaze. We're going to be romantic and friendly. We're going to do food and drinks, although the food situation here is a little strange. And then we'll play with animals. And we're going to do it. Oh, it says at the Edmond residence. Ah, okay. Actually, never mind. I don't want to do that. Maybe we can go to the museum. There's no activity to like view art together or anything. You know, the create a date system with Love Struck is so interesting because it feels like it's 70% of the way there. Like it's missing activities. For example, we have the new pottery activity with Businesses and Hobbies. Why don't we have the ability to like craft together or something, you know? It's a little odd, but at this point I'll put paint. And if there's no easels at the museum, then I can add them, you know? Angelica was like, why don't you bail on your business and come with me on a date? Oh, and I brought my cat. Oh, is there any way to send Sinclair home? There is not. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. If you brought your cat out, why wouldn't they come with you? Oh, also our friends are here too. Nora and Dahlia. It's giving the vibe of a double date, even though I didn't do that. Okay, so one of the activities we have to do is flirt. So let's go ahead and let's start with flirting. And hopefully this goes well because Angelica has had bad dates in the past. And I just want this to go well. This is the museum. This is not a great museum for, oh, yes, no, actually there is easels here. So there's different things we can do to paint and whatnot for the date. Cool. The other thing I need to see is, do we have a bar? And I don't think that we do. I feel like any good museum does have a bar though. Oh, there's a little area out here to just like have drinks. I haven't been over here, I guess. Not for real. Not like really looking at what's going on here. So let's add a bar really quickly and let's hire a vendor. Okay, I'm going to just place this little bar outside. Okay, someone's on their way. Is it you? Jasmine maybe has been hired. I'm not sure. Let me offer some mental relaxation tips. You know, I used to be into yoga. Is that something that you're interested in? Okay, this guy, you're ruining the vibes. Maybe let's come over here and sit. I feel bad for Sinclair. Sinclair would have sent you home, Buki. I didn't know you were going to come with me. Angelica's taking her sweet time, but Evelyn was like super excited. All right, so of course they're not sitting together because why would they be? Also Foodies Unite received the most votes from the community. I don't know what Foodies Unite means, but I feel like that works for the kind of business that Angelica runs. So maybe that'll be good for us. Anyway, okay, they actually are sitting together and talking. Oh, I like this. Okay, so we did the small talk. Now we got to share some interests. Let's discuss our interests. And let me discuss gourmet dishes with you as well. Oh, all right, we got somebody over here making some drinks. Carmen Ortega. Oh, we learned that Evelyn has the gourmet cooking skill. They are more compatible than I thought. I did cheat some of it in the sense that like I changed her personality a little bit when I downloaded her from the gallery, but I didn't know that she had skills already. So how do we get a drink here? It says make drink. Can I order a drink? Like what's going on? Why can't I order a drink from you? Oh, are you done? Okay, the cat is not happy right now. Okay, I know this is super forward, but actually, do you mind if we go back to my place? I need to drop my cat off. She's like, sure. Of course, I totally get it. Because she's got a cat too. Okay, well, now we're back home. And we do have to drink something and talk about drinks. So maybe we will come up here. Let's go here together. Sinclair is now home, so hopefully she won't be too upset about whatever is happening in her little life. Okay, and now I can make us some drinks. It says make free drink. I don't know what this means. Let's try to make a free drink for Evelyn. Hopefully that's not like a water. Do you want something to drink? And Evelyn says, sure. Angelica, what you about to make? Don't let it be something stupid like sparkling water. Specifically at the bar. We made Wuta Fever. Okay, sure. And then let me make my favorite drink, whatever that is right now. Oh, another Wuta Fever. Okay, let's drink it. Why is Bess calling? Bess has a business idea. Sure, here, fine. I don't even know we knew Bess. Okay, now that we're sitting here and we're drinking, let's talk. Let's chit chat. Can I tell you a funny story? The date is only a bronze level date. We gotta get a gold level date, y'all. Autumn is calling. Sorry, Autumn. Autumn is my niece. I can't talk to you right now, boo. Auntie's busy. So let's talk about these drinks. How did you like the drinks? Okay, so we are almost at a silver. We do need to paint and eat something, but we will get to that in a second. Let me start by doing some small talk and let's talk about the warm temperature. Okay, girl, get off your phone. You are trying to impress someone, please. Okay, so they're talking about the warm temperature, small talk. Okay, we are officially at a silver. So now let me have Angelica use the restroom because she's like really needing to go to the bathroom and it's making her very uncomfortable. Evelyn is helping herself to the fridge to get some water, I guess. Do I have any leftovers? I feel like I should. I have apple bacon waffles and spinach frittata. Okay, I guess let's do the spinach frittata and then we can grab a serving together. Okay, so they're both going to grab a serving. I'm gonna move these cups to the bar. I guess I can't move that one. Okay. So far, so good, y'all. We're doing good. All right, so let's do a little flirtation. Let's flirt and maybe we can make a flirtatious joke. It looks like Evelyn's into it. We've got romantic satisfaction. Okay, so we're making a flirtatious joke. What's next? Okay, small talk. Oh, we're close to getting a gold. This is easier than getting a gold in the business. Okay, so they're doing some more chit-chatting here. So how did you find moving into the area? Oh, Angelica learned about Evelyn's financial status and Evelyn is apparently pretty wealthy. Evelyn's not pretty wealthy. She just lives on a very expensive lot. All right, so now we have to share deep thoughts. Okay, we've done a lot and we haven't even like extended the date yet. Let's have a deep conversation and I guess discuss healthy relationships. Okay, see, look, we learned that she's a goofball, which could be part of the reason why this is going well so far. Okay, so now they're having, we have a gold date! Oh, but I've been here before. Angelica, please don't ruin it. Become partners in crime. I don't know if we should do that. Maybe we can try to kiss. Can we do a first kiss? Would you be into that, Evelyn? I like the idea that she came over and we had breakfast for dinner. Hear about Evelyn's career. Okay, wait, I think Evelyn is lying about her career because it had a little mischief interaction. Okay, so I think we have met our match because this is great. Okay, so Angelica is going to clean, which I love that for you, hun. But I did want to see if you would give Evelyn a kiss before the date ended. All right, so yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't you gather all the dirty dishes and then do that? Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta get this. We gotta get this. Look at this, y'all. Ah! Finally, it's working out for us. Oh my God, please. We are like 30 seconds away from ending this freaking date. Please let it end in gold. Evelyn, it was so nice to spend time with you today. And what do you know? We got the Cherished Memories portrait. We got a gold date. And then Evelyn is gonna go. We had a great get to know you date. Ended with a kiss. Mwah! Love that for us. Love that for Angelica. I'm so sad that I had to resort to downloading a sim from the gallery. Like she couldn't find like organic love per se. But sometimes it is what it is. You gotta find somebody who works with your sims. Anyway, y'all, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, you like and you share this video, and you turn on the post notifications so you know when my next video goes up. I go live weekly on this channel, so you're gonna want to be subscribed for that. But don't worry, there's more fun to be had on my channel. Make sure you check out the other videos on my channel, and until next time, y'all, dag dag!